This recipe, it is a spinach artichoke mushroom lasagna. So there's no meat in it. But what we want people to know is that you don't have to be an experienced chef to be a Lasagna Love volunteer. And I just don't want to scare people off thinking, oh, I have to do something fancy. You could go to the store, you can buy a jar of ragu, you can use no-bake noodles. It's however you want to make it, as long as you meet the dietary needs of the requester.
In 2020, as we were sheltering in place due to the COVID-19 pandemic, a mother in Hawaii founded Lasagna Love to help families struggling with food stress. Soon after, her vision bloomed into an international initiative, connecting neighbors for home-cooked meal delivery.
I would start with a little bit of sauce.
On the bottom.
On the bottom.
That's a pretty traditional. I think everybody kind of does that.
Nancy Johnson and Chris O'Neill are Lasagna Love leaders serving Plymouth, Provincetown, and Cape and Islands.
What about this particular organization, this particular movement that appealed to both of you to the point that you felt, that's easy enough, I want to join in?
Mine is no questions asked, no criteria for people who are asking. That's really important to me. We don't know why someone needs a meal, and we don't need to know. And that's an easy way to help somebody that you don't know.
So here is how it works. Under lasagna.org, a person can request a lasagna. Then that request gets paired to a lasagna chef near them.
Is this the first lasagna we're making together?
No.
What I love about this is just not only are you donating food, but it's very personal because it's your recipe.
It
from
is.
your kitchen, right?
It is,
Yes.
and we have a few chefs who are very, very talented. We actually have a chef whose grandmother is Italian, and she has a 3-page recipe of how to make hers. But everyone makes it their own way.
Today, Lasagna Love impacts thousands of volunteers and recipients' families each week, including here on the Cape.
A lot of the requests, and particularly from families, are that the cost of food is so high. And this is very helpful to get them through the month if they're maybe just stretching their budget. So that's what, lately, I feel like that's what we've seen a lot.
A lot of times it's a senior citizen who no longer really can cook for themselves because standing is difficult. But then it's also, on the other hand, we'll get requests from families that are just so busy that if we provided a lasagna, they may be able to sit down and share a meal together.
There is no financial requirement to be a recipient or a volunteer of Lasagna Love. Pam Davey is the area's outreach coordinator, while Paulina coordinates Shelter Initiative. Both ladies are also Lasagna Love chefs, and they tell me getting involved with Lasagna Love has been enriching for them as much as the lives they have touched.
I just like people to know that there is no agenda. It's just people trying to do something nice for people that live near them or close to them. And, it obviously started out during the pandemic when we kind of really were isolated from people. But it continues to just be a really nice way to give back.
If you or someone you know could use some Lasagna Love, please visit their website at lasagnalove.org for more information and other opportunities to getting involved.
Volunteering with Lasagna Love has enriched my life in that I know I'm helping people in need with a home-cooked meal when they need it.
I would say my biggest take from Lasagna Love is that it is a way for us to spread kindness and make this world a little bit of a better place.